Hello there, folks. I'm changing oil on this car, so I just removed these little clips. I wasn't going to film this, and I thought, you know what? Let me just do this so that I can share this with you folks. Okay, so I just removed these. They go in here. They clip in here. This tiny little. I don't like them, these little things. I prefer cable ties, but that's what the manufacturers normally, they break. Like for instance, this one here is broken, as you can see. I really don't like them. I prefer cable ties. Cable ties are durable. You just cut them, when you finish you put new ones. Job done. I'll show you when I finish how I put the cable ties. So you remove the three clips, three of them, and then you move this way, get off the way like this, right? I've opened this and I've used one of the clips to hold this little, kind of gate, to hold it in place here so that I can have all this space here. Now, here, that's the filter here, that's the oil filter. And then this is the plug where oil comes out. Now, I prefer taking off the oil first and then the filter after. So I'm going to open here to drain the oil. Now for the plug you need a 14 mil. Okay, I'll list in the description at the bottom to just to explain how many tools and what sizes you need. Right, so this goes in here, then gently push that way, then it comes out. Not very hard really. And I have this nice little bucket. I just serviced my wife's C4, so Citroen C4 diesel. So I always have this. I bought this about 6 years ago. Very handy for taking out oil. Right. Now, here we go. There you go. There's the devil coming out. 20,000 miles this oil has been in this car. 20,000 miles. I only change oil after 20,000 miles. I don't do 5,000-6,000 miles as other people say. For me, 20,000 miles suit me very well. If I change at 10,000 miles, I don't change the filter. If I change at 20,000 miles, I change the filter. Okay? So I do it in two ways. If I decide, 10,000 miles, I'm changing it. I've been a lot on the motorway. I don't change the filter at 10,000 miles. I'll just change the oil, but keep the filter. When I change at 20,000 miles, I change both. Okay? So that's how it is. Also, just to make it easier for the oil to go down, just open this so that as air gets in on the other side, the oil just easily go down. I don't know how it's called in English, but to make it easier, open this. Right. Now, as you can see here, there's a washer there. Now, I always heard that when you change oil, you have to buy a new plug and a new washer. Okay? I've never ever done that in my entire life, and I have never ever had any issues. So I'm going to go ahead and put this with that washer in there. Okay? It's kind of a religion of some sort, and it doesn't affect me in any way. I've never had any issue. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. You see, it's still in here, didn't fall off. And here is a plug. I'm putting the plug in. Okay, that's why I say it's some sort of a religion that when you change oil you have to buy a new plug and a new washer. I've been fiddling with my cars for, let me think how many years, over 15 years, and I have never ever bought a new plug and a new washer here, and I have never ever had this fall off or anything. So I'm just gonna go with what I normally do. If you believe in, I don't want to change anybody's believing. If you believe in buying a new plug and a new washer, go ahead, do it. Do it. It's all about how you view things. Okay, right? It's just the same as the oil filter. As I was saying, 10,000 miles, I will change oil, but I wouldn't change the filter. What the reason being, my engine just is not shredding itself to pieces. That every 10,000 miles the filter is clogged, then I don't have any engine. So just do the way you think is best for you. Now when you tighten the plug, you want to be just gentle, not too hard. Then that's it, not very, very hard. Right, time for the oil filter now. You need one of these. It's called the oil filter tool. You just put it in here, and then you use a tool, a spanner or a socket to untie it. Okay. Right, the tool is in, so you just bloody cow. Yeah, you just yeah, there you go. Bloody hell, this is very tight. Okay, now there might be some oil coming out here in a minute, so get back there, the bucket, and carry on doing that. Bloody hell, it was very tight, this. Okay. So I just have to now go with use my hand. Okay. There you go. I told you there'll be some oil in there. Did the right thing to put the bucket. There you go. There's the monster in there. Okay. Alright. That's it. Right, we are in here now. Hey, my goodness, look at all this mess. Petrol and diesel cars are absolutely disgusting, guys. So that's the old one. 20,000 miles. Okay, my oil filter only comes out 20,000 miles. The reason I've already explained, I don't believe my car engine is shredding itself to pieces. 20,000 miles, I think it's enough for a filter. Okay, or probably even longer. Some will even do it a bit longer. So we put the new one here. Okay, that's how it is. So there is a little seal on the side here, so you have to take off this seal here. Okay, I cannot do this with one hand, just have to stop the video. Right, I've removed the old seal, which is right here. I don't really think they need to be removed, these, but that's how it is. And then this rubbish thing, don't need that. So the filter is in. I've put the new one, so I'm going to put it back into the car. Okay, right, we are in here. You have to move it with your hand first because these things are plastic, and if it doesn't go well with on the threads, it may damage the cup that the filter is in. So you just do it with your hand first, okay, until it gets a bit harder. Then you get the tool. Yeah, there we go. All right, now you have to tighten it. Oh, a little bit more. Yeah, good. I think it's all right. Now we have finished at the bottom here, so the best thing now to do is clean all the stuff. Do you know why you should clean? So that next time you come in here, you check if there were no leaks or something. Okay, and then just take off this tool. Let me just yeah, I think it's coming up. Come on. Bloody cow. These things are all hard. Just a second. Okay, as I was saying, you have to clean everything because next time when you come here, you want to see if there are no leaks and everything. So, as you can see, everything is clean. Okay, now it's time to close this up. All right. So that's how it is. I've put these little, clips or whatever they are called. Another one is over here. Now here I've put a cable tie because one of these is broken. Okay, this is why I say I don't like them. I prefer cable ties. These they can fall off as time goes on, and then all of a sudden you see a car with this thing hanging underneath. It's because the clips, this plastic stuff, they get old and they fall off. But the cable tie will stay here forever. It will never get cut. Next time I do this again, which will be another 20,000 miles, I just cut it here, get another new one, put it back there. Job done. Everybody's happy. Now we're going to put oil. Now this is the oil for Prius. This is very important. 0W20. I went to a local garage just around the corner. They gave me 5W20. I returned it. This is good for fuel economy, and it's what the manufacturer wants. You see here it says hybrid synergy drive, so highly recommended for these cars. So you can buy it. I mean, it's cheaper anyway. So the one that I got from General Traffic was like £48. This is £37. So you keep an eye on this here. I don't know what this code means, but on the owner's manual it says 0W20, and that's what I will stick to. Now changing the oil, you just take off this part here. Well, you don't have to, but to avoid messing up things, just take off this part here. Okay. And then here you just need a cloth to put around. Just lose this first. Right, like this, so that if oil starts spilling, then this tissue will hold it and I can easily clean it. If you don't put this and it starts spilling, it will be going everywhere. You don't want that. Don't worry, I'm not putting the whole 5 liters in here, okay? This one was almost a quarter full, so I have to finish this one, and then get another one, and because I don't want to have 2 containers with half oil in them, so just finish this one. Good. This is the new one that I'm opening. This one is empty. Just finish with this one. this one here. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to put a little bit of this one. Maybe it's going to up to maybe here. Then I'm going to keep it in the shed. Every time it gets low here, I take from here. Next time when I service, I finish this one, get the new one. Okay. Now, after finishing putting oil, it's very, very important to put the cap first before you remove this, because there can be a mess. You know, there can be a mess on the, you know, look at the engine, this mess. You don't want it to go in there. So you take this, you put this back in. Yeah, you put the cap in, this, then you remove that. You see what I was saying about the mess? And then you clean. See? Clean. You have to clean. This is your car, you love it. You have to clean. In the garage, they don't care. It's your travel. They just want the money. So cha 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 cha, put back next. Okay, folks. So it's done. So I don't think there's anything else to report. Okay, guys. Then you just take this cover, put it back on like so. You just press it down. Yeah, very easy to put back in. And then job done. As you can see, plug-in hybrid. So this one is I chose this one because in future I want to remove the engine, and here where the engine is, I want to get BMW i3 battery to sit here, or some Tesla modules to take the place of the engine. Then I can have maybe 200 miles per charge, but that is in the future. At the moment, this engine is great. I don't have any issues with it. Okay, cheers folks, bye bye.